Hi everybody, it's Robin. I'm here with Evil Client and we're going to do some romantic nails. So I'm starting this tutorial with acrylic paints. I have white, black, red, a burgundy, a brown gold, a dark brown, an off-white pearl, and a green. Now I don't know what exactly I'm going to use today, but I have it all watered down with my water mister. And as it dries up, I'm just going to keep spraying it like this. And then between each stroke of the brush, which I'm using, and it's robinmosesnailart.com, the wand. Okay, so between each color, I'll paint the nail, and then I'm going to wipe it, and then I take my middle finger and I just kind of take the rest of it off. I don't clean it out completely unless I'm using polish and paint and polish and paint. And when I do that, then I make sure that I use acetone in between and then just wipe it off and then roll it. Okay, that's how I clean my brush in between clients. Now when I'm just using one color and I go back and forth black to white, I just wipe it black, wipe it white, wipe it black, and then that way it's still you don't really have to wipe out the colors if you're using all paints. So I wanted to tell you that because a lot of people can't see when I'm changing colors, and it's like a catch-22, because it's either you watch me change colors and you get it like this, or I get down closer and you guys can see what I'm painting, and that's, I think, a little bit more important, so I try to get down as close as possible. I started this tutorial with Bubble Bath by Twyla True. It is a millennial pink, but it settles at the bottom and it doesn't show you a true color. But this is the true color, and it's a beautiful nude pink color, and it is kind of like my favorite nude color. And I painted my bedroom that color, so I said, I try to do a nail art that color to see what it looks like on the bedroom colors and all that stuff. So, so I'm going in with the brown first. Get you in focus, perfect. And then I'm going to touch and then draw down. Touch, draw down, touch, draw down. Now, all of the leaves and extras of this design are going to be done in browns and greens. So I'm going to start with that as my background. Okay, now I've drawn this out the best I can. Let's hope that this doesn't take 40 hours to film. So I'm going to go in with dark browns like this. And what this is it will give the illusion of wallpaper. It's kind of like your shining wallpapers, but not. But without the horror film. Okay.
Oh, I remember those.
I know you would. That's kind of the same idea.
It kind of is.
I know. See? You can use this for every kind of festivity. So I'm gonna go with this and down. And this is gonna be just a bunch of really antique looking roses. If you wanted to, you could go and look at antique designs by Robin Moses on YouTube, and you can see how to do this with the newsprint. And that looks so pretty. I thought back and forth on whether or not I wanted to do newsprint on this as well, and I didn't want to make it too hard for you guys because I'm doing all the nails different, and I haven't done a mix and match one in a long time. So I'm just truly just chilling with you, client, today, and we're painting some pretty flowers. So okay, this one's going to be my favorite, I think, and I'm going to follow. Okay, to follow the line like that, put my leaf in, and I'm going to pull down. Okay, then I'm going to take the push Now I'm going to put the flower inside of there, which is going to be beautiful. It's going to be like hanging onto a French manicure, which I find to be beautiful. So there's that. On this one, I'm going to paint some brown lace. So how to do lace is a million different ways, but you start with a little half circle, then you kind of just dot in some lines, and the more little standouty things that you do on the top will look like lace. And then dot, 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 dot. Okay, so that will be cute. Now I'm going to go across the bottom because I might do a little line of flowers that go across the bottom of this one. And of course, like 90% of this is making it up as I go, but I have it in my head what I want, and I want like pink and peach flowers on this pink with brown as the extra. Okay, so there's that. On this last one, what am I doing? Okay, got it. Okay, so I'm gonna push, pull up and around, push, pull up, and then push, push, and then this is a fun color to paint swirls with. Usually the golds and the silvers are the funnest, but this is up there. Has a lot of like stick to this color. So there's that. Okay, now I'm going to finish this out and I'll meet you back when I'm all ready. All right, so now I'm going to go in with a red. Now I've mixed a little brown with my red right here, and in my brown I have a little bit of green. That's even going to mute my red a little tiny bit more, but I really like this. This is a brownish red. It's a burnt brown red. Now I'm just going to put my rose area down, and that's going to be the background color. Like the most, so you try and think about what is going to be your darkest shadow when you're doing the roses. And this is a really good what would it be?
Base.
Yeah, it's a base. It's like it would be if you took like black honey by Clinique and like washed it. It's got like a red tint to it, but it also has a brown, but it's thin, and that's what you want, is like that color. So you just add red, brown, and a little green to it. Okay, so there's that. Now on this one, which is going to be my favorite, I'm going to do this one. Oh, that is so cute. Okay, there's that. And I might do a little, I might just leave that. Okay, now on this one, I'm going to do like little rose petals that come up and down. On this one, okay, now this one is going to have some of that color down in the centers of it. And they just will go haphazardly around like this. It's more of a smattering than it is of an actual painting. So then I'll add a little bit of white so that it gets pinkish, and then we'll have fun. So boom, It's still the same color, only with white in it. And then going through. Oh, that's so cute. Okay, and then I'm gonna add a little bit of purple. You can't hear Carl anymore with this camera when he starts.
You can't?
Nope.
Oh, that's good.
It's weird because I'm like, I can't hear my dog howl. Like, what's that? What does he do? He sighs.
It's size and
Yeah, he does all kinds of crap. Keeping us entertained. So this is like a wall of flowers. Isn't that cute? Oh, I love it. Okay, so there's that, and I will add, let's see, what can I add here? I'm gonna add another red. I really like this pink red. Thanks for not being evil right now, evil client.
you're welcome.
She came in special to get a repaint. Okay. There's that.
Like that just hurts me
I know.
to come in special and
Does it kill you?
yeah, it just totally kills me.
Well, I appreciate it. Okay, here we go. Now, with the white. These are the highlights of this rose. Oh, I can go even, okay. Let me go a middle color. So I'm just, okay. I'm going in here. This is the color I used for the rose. I'm adding a little bit of white here. And then this is the next area of white here. So I'm going in this color right here. One of my favorite colors. And then I'm gonna twirl it. And the way that I described it last time with the red rose really helped. And sometimes it takes me a while to get it right when I'm trying to describe what I'm doing. So you take it, make a little swirl, and then dot, 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 and then pull it around. And you're kind of making a tornado. Yeah, that's so cute. So I'm gonna go one more. And you don't want them exactly the same because then they're gonna look like stamps and they're not gonna look hand painted. So you want to look hand painted. Okay, so there's that. Now with the lighter pink, is where it's really gonna be so cute. Okay, here we go. Barely there. And look at my brush. It's like straight up and down almost onto the rose. It's just barely touching. And then as it gets lighter, it starts to mix into the background color, and it lightens the whole design just to a really romantical pink color. And it will be in the rose playlist that I made finally after 8 years. Like I couldn't believe that I didn't have one. I have a playlist dedicated to daisies, but I never did one for roses, and I saw that my playlist for flowers was 170 something, and I was like, well, there's a lot of roses in there. So sorry, my bad. I have a rose playlist. Now you can find them all in one area, and they're long nails, short nails, all nails. I think I may keep it on my front page too, so you guys can keep it, watch it for a while. All right. So I'm going to finish those. Now for this one, oh man, I think I'm going to go darker You know what? I need to stop painting right now, and then I'll meet you back and get some bling on here. That one. Okay, so I go to the dollar store and I go to all these different places, and these rounds are really old, but I got this stuff and it was called diamond glitter on eBay, and it really is lovely. I love it. It's just glitter of all different sizes, and I poured out a little bit on here, and I'm gonna add a little bit of textile medium. This stuff allows me to put glitter onto nails in a way that gives me time. So I'm going to, let me use one of my brushes, because why mess up another brush? Okay, so I have my wand. Now I'm going to, okay, I need everything in the frame. There's the textile medium. It's not going into the neck of my brush. I'm gonna mix it into there and get it nice and juicy. Okay. Then I'm going to tap it into place here, and when it dries, it'll dry shiny. And I want it to go all the way around the top, like that. Now it's going to take a while for you guys to see it and dry, but I can add more if it's not shiny enough, and I can take away if it's too shiny because of the medium that I'm working with. So I am just going to go like this and move it around. I'm going to put a little bit of like shine here and there on the roses. Okay, this is going to be the fun one. Okay, this one I'm just going to just slide down and let the bling lay where it may, like that. Okay, and when it's dry, I'll meet you back and show you what it looks like. Okay, now I'm gonna zoom in. Well, I'm pretty zoomed in. I am going to show you guys how this comes out. So this is technically, like, what would I call this? This is technically like a rose gold or a millennial pink or a antique looking design that goes with everything, but is extremely like romantic for like weddings, for Valentine's Day. They'll be in my wedding playlist, in my Valentine's Day playlist, and in my roses playlist. They'll be all over. But I want you to see like how, let me zoom in. So you can add the different kinds of glitter in there, and then it gives them just extra bling. And I tried my best not to do it perfect, so you could see that imperfections end up looking perfect. And that's what I want you guys to know, because if you're struggling, you don't have to have them perfect. And I don't want to be a channel that just does it as perfect as I can and then say, oh, look what I did, and then you not be able to recreate it. I want you guys to recreate it better than what I did. And I want you guys to say, oh, I like the way she did that, but I want to do it like this. And when you do that, just hashtag me, Inspired by Robin Moses. And then that way, new people get to my channel, and then my channel does well so that I can keep teaching. And at the same time, you guys can build your skills and get nail techs into salons and make them better all around the world. That is what I want to achieve more than anything. And unless I send it out into the universe, it is never going to come back to me. And so I want shops to be filled with hand-painted nail artists that are good. So when someone comes in and says, can I get a flower painted on my nail? Nobody recoils and says, ah, we can't do that here. You know I'm right. You know I'm right.
Yep.
And you know what? And you know, I'm not gonna last forever, you guys. So you guys need to pick up these skills and take my place and run with it and do well. You're gonna do so much better in a shop doing this kind of art than you will for any magazine. Trust me on that. Anyways, you guys, I hope you learned a lot. If you try these, please show me by hashtagging me, and get brushes at robinmosesnailart.com. I use this brush for all of my tutorials, and I made it with the highest quality materials that I could so that they will last forever. I have been using this brush now for 3 years, and I just now soaped it and reformed it, so it's good for about another 6 months, and I think that is a great thing. So anyways, I will be back with more. Everybody have a great day. Bye.
Bye.